So this is the spring release,
Mm-hmm.
spring 2015. So there'll be a fall. There'll probably be a summer.
Did we travel back?
I'm sorry,
We're in
2015.
2015.
2025. Sorry. So
I'm about to turn 20 then.
yeah, how about that?
Instead of 30.
Yeah. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
I'm Josh.
And today we have a new old favorite.
That is the brand new Old Fitz 7yr bottled in bond. You went on a bit of a road trip to get this.
I did. I heard through a TikTok friend,
Lee.
that one of the stores not too far away had it. And actually, I had been in that store the day their truck came in, and I did not get it.
The same day you got it, Lee.
So don't know how I missed that. And talking to one of the guys in the store that I know. But anyway, I went back, didn't have it. Went to another store in town. They didn't even get it. It's two different boards in the same town. Well, it's kind of the same town. Anyway, so I thought before I started heading home and thinking about going to a whole nother county on the other side, heading east, the next morning, I thought, you know what? Let me make a phone call. So I called up to West Jefferson, North Carolina, ABC, and so I took a little road trip up the mountain and got up there and was able to pick up a bottle, and then did a little more checking. And since I was close to Boone, and Boone had them, so picked that up. So $59.99, $65 with tax. I hear and I see on the secondary app that I have that they're out there for $200 or more. Don't pay it.
Yeah, we got a comment on a TikTok post. Somebody paid $150 for one.
Yeah, don't pay it. These are going to be shelfers. In fact, I don't know if you noticed it or not when you looked at it, but the neck label, this is just like they do on the Decanter series. So this is the spring release, spring 2015. So there'll be a fall. There'll probably be a summer.
Did we travel back?
I'm sorry,
2015.
2025. Sorry. So
I'm about to turn 20 then.
Yeah, how about that?
Instead of 30.
Yeah. And we also have a new feature here.
Ta-da!
Get that done at Buffalo Trade Section. Get that for us.
Yeah.
So
matches quite nicely.
Yeah, got a little bit of contrast to it.
So yeah.
But anyway,
let's talk about the whiskey show.
Talk about whiskey. So I pre-tasted this.
Yep.
And this it's got a great nose on it. And it's kind of powerful too. Not overpowering, but it's got an aroma you can get before you ever get to the glass.
I mean, it really does. So I had a 10-year decanter at a bar a couple months ago, and this smells almost identical.
Be careful, you're about to slosh that like you normally do at least once. See, if you do this, you get less chance of that.
I got excited.
So anyway, and in the pre-taste, I definitely got the Old Fitz notes off of it because we've got
100%.
We've got some 7-year bottled in bond from the 60s here that we're going to do a comparison on.
There'll be an old versus new of that in the future.
And then we've got some from the 90s, early 2000s as well. So, but
boy, oh boy. Yeah, it's that classic mint.
That spearmint that you get.
Just a little hint of that wheat funk.
And I don't want to give it away. We'll get into the taste of it. But
hint of vanilla.
Yeah, definitely there's vanilla there. There's some spice to it.
Yeah, little tiny bit of pepper on the nose.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what it was presenting as on the palate, and really wasn't coming up with it. But
a little light.
Yeah, it is a little bit on the light side for a 7-year.
Yeah, for a 7-year-old Kentucky bourbon.
But it actually drinks different.
All right.
So let's see how it drinks.
Let's do it.
So while Josh is getting his first sip now, do us a favor. You know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. If you like it, give us a like, and we appreciate it.
Leave us a comment. We'd love to talk to you. And share with a friend, because we'd love to talk to them too.
So,
wow.
There's some spice there, huh?
Yeah, it hits a little hotter than 100.
I agree.
Honestly,
It's a little
maybe
oakier.
a lot hotter than 100.
I would put it at 110. I think it's the oak impact. There's a lot of oak impact for a 7-year-old.
Yep. That traditional, like, strong spearmint is not quite as powerful.
Right. It's not like what you get off the decanter series in the 10, 11 year. I've never had the 8 year, which I heard was not good anyway. But so I've had some 10s. I think I've had a 17, a 19.
Man, I want to try that 17 and 19.
But
one of these days.
This actually came through better than I expected it to for a 7-year.
I mean, everything I've heard about this is that it's really good.
I think has there been one where they didn't come out well, but there's been a couple of people that have the 10-year other channels that have the 10-year
the 2023 or 4 10-year decanter, the spring release.
It was the 24.
Yeah, people said it was really bad.
But
in comparison,
but they said actually a lot of people said this compared as good or better than that 10-year decanter. So I can't say because I haven't had that one.
I did not have the 24. I think I had a 23 at the bar, and it was fantastic. And this is definitely not as sophisticated as those 3 extra years would give you.
To me, this does not drink like a weeder.
No, not really. I mean, there's a little bit of the funk on the nose, but it's not there in the palate.
No, this drinks much more like a rye, like a high rye.
Yeah.
Than it does a weeder.
I do not know Heaven Hill's Old Fitz mash bill. I'd be curious to figure out what that is, though.
But I will tell you this. There's nothing wrong with this.
Second sip was better than the first.
For $59. There's nothing wrong with it. I am still surprised by how oaky it is.
Yeah.
For a 7-year-old.
It's really oaky on the back palate and on the finish.
And it's got a good finish to it too.
That mint is there a little bit stronger on the second sip.
Yeah.
Now you put a sizable dent into the thing.
What are you saying?
I'm saying it's had a little air on it.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's what I was going for. I wasn't drinking it just to be drinking it.
Yeah, it's all for, we want to make sure it's good for the video.
That's it.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
We'll do some other Fresh Crack Friday things. Today is Friday.
Today is Friday.
Last one of the month.
That it is. Ooh, wow.
It did make it bloom, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. A little more of that wheat there. That vanilla is really, really prominent.
There's something else in there with that. And it part of it's the mint, but it's not it's not that completely.
It's another spice.
Yeah. I was trying to go last night if it's cinnamon or not, but I didn't think it was.
I'm almost getting like a bay leaf kind of thing with that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I could kind of get behind that.
Let's try it with water.
Let's do it. Really smoothed out that oak a little bit. Smoothed out that spice a little bit.
I think it got spicier.
To me, it's more of an all over the palate now.
It's very thick.
It is. It is. You're
Even
right.
with that tiny little bit of dilution we just did.
Yeah, it's viscous.
Boy.
And the finish really does last.
Yeah.
It's got a good finish on it.
Yeah.
So I'll say this before we rate it. I can tell you now, at $59.99, $60, it's a buy.
This is something to keep on your bar.
For sure. And this
it will be a shelfer. As soon as people stop ordering it,
if people
it will be a shelfer.
Now, granted, I did pick up more than one, but
that's because we are going to do a lot of videos.
And we'll do some samples for people. And
Absolutely.
We'll do some things like that.
Yeah. And we'll share what we have with anyone who wants to come over and have a sip.
Sure.
I've got my reading ready.
Well, go for it.
Solid B.
I agree. I might even go to B+.
I was teetering on B and B+.
And in fact, I'm going to go to B+ because the finish is so good and so long. This thing is just hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. I mean,
I've never heard that expression before.
You got to get out more. This is
very good.
it is very good. It is very
This
good.
is very, very good. And I'm hearing that this may replace something on Heaven Hill's lineup.
I have not.
I
heard
don't
that.
know what it is,
I have not heard that.
but I've heard they might be phasing something out.
Hmm.
You'd think it would be another Old Fitz product, but I don't know what other Old Fitz product they would phase
Well,
out.
they could phase
Well-
out the regular bottle and bond because that is not
So,
widely distributed.
I do think that's going, but I think the rumor is they're not going to do a decanter series that is less than 10 years old.
I do. I think that's correct.
I think they're-
because
I
that
think-
would be honestly that would be foolish
Yeah.
for them to do.
Yeah, if they released another 8-year or 9-year at $150 to $200,
Yeah, it's going to be like
when this thing's
130 here in the
65,
state. Yeah,
I
It's-
wouldn't
and-
touch it.
and the 8-year was pretty well panned last year by a lot of reviewers.
Yeah,
So now what they could do too, they still do the Old Fitz Prime, and so they could eliminate that one,
hmm
but they don't really have to because like we're seeing this. Every distiller has got every major, or in some cases semi-major. They got a lot of product, and they're having to do something with it. You're seeing things like this. I was just watching a video earlier today from on another channel, and it was a store owner talking about that they're doing less barrel picks than they have in the past because they're not selling as well. And this first time I've heard that, but I think you're seeing a downturn in it, and we've got a glut happening. So, maybe what we see here. So, again, I don't think they need to cancel anything out. Maybe mellow corn, they could cancel that.
That's a rite of passage. They got to keep making it so every new whiskey drinker has to go out and buy themselves a bottle.
It should be only in 50 milliliter minis.
That's probably a good idea because you don't need the whole thing.
So,
So everybody, thanks so much for
by the way,
hanging
if
out
you
here
disagree,
with us.
drop us a comment. Tell us how wrong we are about mellow corn.
Thanks for chilling with us here today.
And as always, like a great bourbon, our videos get better with time. And a great new bourbon, by the way.
Yeah.
New old.
New Old Fitz.
Yeah, just wait. We're going to drop that old versus new against that 1960s.
I think I know which one's winning
Stitzel-Weller.
that.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think I know which one's going to win.
Most likely. But that's an old Stitzel-Weller. We'll do that one. So.
All right, guys. Take care of yourselves.